Hello and welcome to the first video of BNT Guitars. I'm going to be going over my latest fix, which is of a Recording King RD227. A friend of my brother's got me to have a look at this. When it came in, she was in a bit of a state, a bit neglected. The bridge had pretty much lifted, was about to pop off. It's quite a large hump on the soundboard. I don't know if you can make out here, but there was a big crack. What had seemed to happen is it swung off the wall, and this point of impact, the soundboard had broken away, lifted, warped, and all the binding had dropped out. Other things to come from it, there was a lot of dents and stuff on the top. The action was particularly high, so I went about fixing it basically. So fully lifted the bridge and then leveled off and filled in that with some wooden shims that I'd made. Then re-glued that down. That was fun. First time I did it, it didn't line up straight, so I had to put it off again, fix it all up and do it for the second time, which wasn't fun, but you know, you learn. I then went about fixing this edge because there was a big gap and there was a big chip, and there was no way I wanted to take the soundboard off. The client didn't want that, so what I did is I had some spare kind of plastic celluloid binding as well as clear, and we discussed just doing a quick fix, well not a quick fix but a simpler fix, to just fill that hole in and make it whole again. So I'll bring it up to the camera, hopefully the focus will pick it up. I'll try this one as well so you can just see, you know, you can see where the abalone and the plastic blend, but it's a hell of a lot better than it was. I should say, before I glued the bridge down, give the whole top a light sanding down, and then resprayed with an acrylic lacquer, a clear acrylic lacquer, which thankfully, because it's really warm at the moment, dried quite quickly. Another quick sand, second coats, and it's come out really nice. There's a lot of stuff on the web regarding whether or not to use lacquer over existing finishes, but this has come out really well. A nice polish, and it's come back to its kind of former glory. Added a strap button at the bottom as per their request, and one of the things they wanted to look at, which they told me late in the day, was the action. Originally this action was at least 10-12 mil at the 12th fret, so we've gone about slightly tweaking the truss rod, bringing the bridge pretty much as the saddle, I should say, as low as it can go, and then tweaking the nut to get it out, but more comfortable at the top end. Other than that, it sounds pretty easy on paper, but it was a bit of a challenge. So I'm just going to quickly run through a couple of tones. Now, unfortunately, it was the hottest day of the year to do a video in an attic room, no less. But this bad boy's going back to its owner today, so I just wanted to get in what I could. What we've done is we've put some Elixir strings on, medium to light gauge, 5213, and I'll just run through a couple of tones. Run through some chords first. So quite a mellowy, not too bright sound. So let's just run through a couple of bits.